Okay guys, this is part 2 of the video with my friend Kel. She's a paranormal investigator. She has been for quite some time. And she's going to tell us some more juicy stories about some things that she's did and some things she's been through. And we was just talking about, we went on break for a second and she was asking me, she's like, didn't it blow you away when you heard that guy's voice? Because I thought I was the only one who heard it because it came through on her side. And she's like, well, you know, I get those all the time. It's just hitchhiker. She's like, oh, well, it's just someone passing through. Like, no big deal. But yeah, okay, we talked about Amberly.
I was wanting to tell you guys a story about the Hollywood Roosevelt.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I went to California to do a voiceover for Family Guy. Anyway, beside the point. We stayed at the Hollywood Roosevelt. It was supposed to be haunted with Marilyn Monroe, Sinatra, because it's old Hollywood. And Marilyn Monroe's mirror is hanging up in the lobby. Me, being the curious person that likes the paranormal, I stared in that mirror. I'm stared. Which I didn't. But I was talking to the bellboy, and I said, well, I just saw this, your lovely hotel on the show that I like, Ghost Hunters. And he said, oh, yeah, we've been having a lot of people lately. And I was like, well, I know you guys probably hate it now. But he's like, well, I'm glad you're not staying on the 4th floor. Why? And he's like, oh, people's luggage will go missing and all that stuff.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, wow, cool, okay. Me not being the one that's scared of anything. And my sister and I, because my sister is with me, she went into the room with me and we both jet lagged from our trip that we just grabbed a bite to eat and was going to take a nap. Well, I woke up and it was dark already. And I was staring up at the ceiling and a face, because, you know, laying in the bed, you're looking at the ceiling, face was like hovering, like all I could see was its face, like coming out of the ceiling.
Oh my God.
From the 4th floor. And me being the type of person I am when I just first wake up or something, I just be like, go away, I ain't going to right now. And my sister remembers me saying that. She's like, what are you talking to? I was like, nothing, nobody.
Did your sister ever get, did she ever see things like you saw them, Kel, or was you the special one that saw them, you and your mom?
Well, when my sister was younger, we lived in this house that also had a portal. When I was younger, I didn't realize what a portal was yet. But, besides my room had a closet portal. Of course it did.
The closet did?
Of course it did.
Oh my God, girl.
That's how I feel about it. Of course it did. And my sister was saying, she was about 10, I was 16, 6 years apart. So, she wanted this, and hopefully I don't let her see the video. Anyway, I think we had company staying, that's why she was staying in my room. And she woke me up saying, that man is cold over there in the chair. And I looked over and there's this elderly man who's going cold. And me, like I said, being half asleep, I threw a blanket to bear to warm me.
Wow.
Suddenly that does not faze me. I don't know why it doesn't.
So when you go on your investigations, Kel, you know, like you said, you don't have to use a K2 meter. You do it just so fans can see what you're seeing. Because you already see these you know, apparitions, and they form into physical form to where your eyes can tangibly see it. So when you see them, do you feel that cold spot? Because I've run up on 3 cold spots since I've been doing this.
Sometimes I don't always see them like solidly.
Right.
Sometimes I will see what they see. feels like they're using me to let me feel like I'm down.
Right.
That's hard to explain. It's like they're not taking over my body. They're just letting me view what I need to view through their eyes or what they saw when they were living.
Right.
Ghost stories on me.
What do you think about what is your thoughts on the spirit box? I can hear her snoring. This is a thing that Kel and I go through with Ruby, and she also had another pug, and his name was Rudy. He passed away, and she got Rudy wanted Kel to get Ruby, so she wouldn't be lonely without him. And there she is. And let me tell you, during our conversations, I would say, Kel, is that Rudy snoring? Kel, is that Rudy snoring? And these two dogs are so much alike to have nothing, to never have known each other physically. That dog was sent to Kel because Rudy was like, no, I can't leave my mama like this. She's got to have another companion. And when Kel first got Ruby, we was worried that she wasn't going to take up with her because of the love she had for Rudy. But Rudy came to her in a dream, and he told her, I want you to name her Ruby, and I want you to love her like you love me. And guys, she does. She has got this. This is not a dog. This is her baby.
My fur baby. My child. But as I was saying, my dog started to sound like a coffee pot percolating.
The PS7, the spirit box. Where's your take on that?
Oh, there's a new model now called PS11.
Yeah, I want that really bad.
But my takes on it is I believe it works because it gathers white voice and it flips through channels so fast.
Well, we got skeptics and naysayers everywhere, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's just bits of radio.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, and Kel can tell you too, when you're having a conversation and you ask this, you're going to this, let's just say you're at a graveyard and you go to this person's grave and you ask a question that answers you that question, and then it's carrying on a conversation with you, how can they say, oh, that was just, no, because I will tell you, I always put my spirit box in reverse.
Yeah, me too.
Because, there you go, and whatever comes through on reverse, guys, and for it to be tangibly speak on words, that's spirit communication.
Sometimes you're looking at the beautiful sin.
Yes.
I also like the puck too that some of them use. I haven't used it, but it just type in a sentence and automatically the spirit can manipulate that to make whatever word they want to.
What's your intake on the EMF pumps? Do you think they work?
I do. They do energy, but the cheap way I get my energy is I just drop my hand.
There you go, yeah. Because, see, I bought these little, the little boxes, which they're, you can make them to where it's like door alarms is what it is. You hang it on your door. And if something touches it, it'll, my God, it will bust your ears. It's so damn loud. But you can make those to where they got the light fixed in them. Instead of, having that little wire, you can cut that wire and that's going to be your ground for them to touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll still alarm. Well, I'm wanting to make, I was telling Kel that I want to figure out how to make an EMF bear.
Just take the EMF thing that they use and sew it into the bear and have the little needle thing poking out to where they touch it, but the light shows that the sound goes off. That's basically what it does.
Yeah. I would rather make one myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm tickled to death that they came out with it because I think it's cool as I don't know what. They even have an EMF doll. And the guy literally just stuck a K2 meter in the doll's dress. And because, Cece, when we go to these graveyards and these abandoned houses and stuff, we got children,
I was in a cemetery, but I don't remember. It was in near Beckley, West Virginia, about an hour and 45 minutes away from me. my destination name. Anyway, I was just minding my own business, and I kept hearing a kid around me going, "Tag, you're it."
Wow.
And it was so loud that my friend that was there with me said, did you hear that? I was like, yeah, there's a child. And what I didn't realize at the time, until I put a flashlight on the grave, I was at a child's grave.
Wow. Tell me one of your most, now when, I know like you said, you've been in this since you was a child, but tell me one of the most terrifying times that you've been on an investigation, where it was and what it was.
I have a few of them, but let me give you my history. It had to be when I was on my property here, and before I closed the portal. I think I even told you this, Missy. But you know, we like the show True Blood, right?
Right.
Well, you know how the vampires would shoot by and they'd be there 1 minute, next minute they'd be gone, and you just have to sit here and feel it.
Right.
Well, I always felt like something negative was always behind me. Couldn't see it, couldn't touch it, couldn't feel it, couldn't do nothing. But it always felt like it was behind me. Like I would turn and it was automatic alert.
Wow.
And it was like this until I had my friend come and help me close it. But that was, I mean, scarier because it was close to home.
Right.
And I don't like anything coming home with me. Number one, because I don't sleep well. It's happened before. Things have traveled back with me, and I don't like them. And then there's the fact that the spirit on this property doesn't like it.
Right. And her spirit that lives there, Amberly, she's very protective over Cal. Very protective.
Yeah, some people say the spirit shouldn't be that attached to a human, but whatever.
Right.
Or vice versa. But the other one that scared me the most, I think, when I was like 6, 7, I was asleep and I was woke up and I felt like something was holding me down on my bed. You know, you have a lot of people saying they have sleep paralysis.
Right.
Because of paranormal activity. And there's this big hairy thing standing at me. It kind of reminded you of like Bigfoot from Harry Anderson, or anyone's old enough to remember that show.
Right.
Or what they call the Slender Man. You know, whatever. It was tall, lanky, and hairy.
Right.
It kind of reminded me of Chewbacca.
Ooh.
Okay. It's creepy. And it felt like it sucked in my energy. And that scared me because I was screaming in my head, but no one could hear me. Things that are close to home or get me when I'm home tend to make, and they're negative, tend to make me go high alert. Because I'll tell you one other little thing. I was on my computer, and my dad was with me, kind of like my roommate, you know, and he was in his bedroom, and I heard someone, and it sounded like someone was talking to me, calling for me. I went there. Yeah, did you need me? No, I didn't say anything. I was okay. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Walked back into the room I was in previously. Heard it again. I walked in there and said, okay, this isn't funny. Are you serious? You got caught? Are you calling me? He said, no, I'm not. By the third time, I went in there in tears and went, don't mess with me. Are you doing this? He went, why? I'm like, I finally told him. I said, it sounded like you were calling me, and no one calls me by my birth name except my grandma. So that's what was else was throwing me.
Right.
Kelly. I heard Kelly. It sounded like my dad. And my dad calls me Kelly. Everyone does. Since I was a kid, it's Kelly. So I was like, okay, so I don't like this. And that normally means there's a negative presence to me. That's always how I was told by the people I look up to. when they mock you, that's a sign of something negative.
Right.
I mean, I see something not right. Like, what I don't like. So like I said, when things are close to home or bothering me here, and things like that happened before I knew how to protect my property as well as I do now, I sage it like every month.
Right.
I go around the property line, and I don't go around the whole property because it's kind of like got over 20 acres.
Right. So, in other words, what you're saying, to be safe, when you go out on an investigation, do a prayer, do some kind of protection ritual, and when you come home, do a cleansing too, to make sure that nothing comes back with you.
Yeah, I mean, I do it.
I think we've all had those hitchhikers, Kel, because, I told you that I just been feeling, cruddy and sluggish. Well, I got to thinking, did something follow me back a couple weeks ago when we went up here to Journey Cemetery, so I didn't want to, I didn't want to send it away in my house. I felt like it was on me. It wasn't just in my house, it was on me. So I come outside here the other night, and I stood there and I said a prayer, and I said, Father God, please, I can feel this. I said, what I do don't do it to disrespect the dead. I'm curious, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I said, please, I command it in the name of Jesus Christ, wherever you are. I said, you leave me now and go back to wherever you came from. I said, you have no business here. I've done told you that at the cemetery. Kelly, it was almost like I felt that it's almost like something was pulling away from me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes, just because you tell it not to follow you, it still will sometimes.
Yeah.
Things are stubborn.
Is there things that we can do to prevent them after we tell them? Is there something that we can do to make sure that they don't follow us?
Make sure you sage yourself. Make sure you say a blessing when you get home. Always keep your property saged and purified so they can't cross.
Right.
There's so many different ways of beliefs depending on how you were raised and whatever. Just look at the way your religion,
Right.
Because I do the spiritual, way like the Native Americans probably would have done. The Druids are more Native American than me. That's how I feel. And
Right.
all Druids feel like that. But I remember when we used to be on this app called Weave, I used to do this paranormal shows. And do you remember when I was getting this negative spirit off my property and it knocked me back?
Yes, guys, I saw this. We was all watching her video. And
I showed them how to purify your property.
yes. And she went up to the old building where Amberly stays. Well, Amberly acted like she was trying to more or less warn Kel that something bad was there, because she kept acting stubborn and didn't want to, she would always come out and show herself to Kel. She lets Kel know that she's there. That day, she wasn't speaking. Right when Kel got around, ooh, did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a woman this time.
Yeah, it is.
It's knocking.
Yes, it is. But the hairs on my freaking arms are standing on end.
Not that critter you think's under the stair, is it?
I hope to God not, because if a possum or a skunk comes running out on me, girl, because I'm sitting on the floor, I will piss my pants. What was I telling you? That got me off the thought. Oh, she got near that building, guys, and when she did, she said, I want to know who you are, because there was a man's voice, I mean a stern man's voice was coming through, and it was plain as day. He was saying mean things to her, bad cuss words. And, Kel, I just seen an orb go flying. It might show up on video, I don't know. No, that might have been a moth. I seen it again, I'm like, wait a minute, that might be a moth. And she was talking into that box, and all of a sudden, you can see in the video when we was watching, it literally looked like something punched her back, because her body bowed up like that and she hit the ground. And she's like,
knock my breath out.
she's like, oh, hell no, you didn't just hit me. And she got up and was looking around and was pointing that finger. She was pissed off. She was telling it, you leave my property right now. But Amberly was scared of it, so I do believe that it was something bad.
It was. I got it to go away finally.
Yeah, she did.
My ear gene. Oh, and I'll tell the people who I looked up to when I was a kid. While I got it, mine said you told people when you got into paranormal with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was Ed Murray Warren.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They was wonderful people. And you know, their legacy will live on a lifetime.
All their children, their, like, I would love to meet John Baptist, their nephew.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list.
I would have loved to meet Lorraine, because, you know,
Oh,
she was such a sweetheart, and she always spoke with the easiest going voice, just calming, you know what I mean? She had one of those calming voices.
I mean, I first saw them because I would watch TV, and they were like on this talk show I watched with my mom. Lord, it's the 80s, I don't know. Show my age. Anyway, it was talking about spirits, and you know, it intrigued me because I could see them, and I felt like I had this connection with Lorraine because she saw them.
Right.
So she was kind of like my role model, and I still don't really speak about me seeing things around this small community. It's nature cray-cray.
You know, you're so right about that. Dwayne, you know, at first he was a skeptic, bad, until I took him on one. And he got to see for himself, and he's like, you know what, you know, guys, I'm a believer now. And me and you both trying to tell him things that we had seen, things that we both had heard, you know? But Kel's the one that got me started, guys. She really was, because of how she went about it. It was just, it intrigued me, and I'm like, you know, that don't only look fun, but it answers questions that you thought in your mind, and like she said, you didn't want to say anything about it because people think you're crazy. I don't care what people think about me. Do you, Kel?
No, it's like you talk to other paranormal investigators, and I'm not going to speak for them. They usually had traumatic paranormal experiences that make them want to investigate, find answers for other people, and that's how I feel. I
Right.
want to educate people and let them know not every spirit is bad.
Exactly.
I mean, there's certain things I'm not going to go looking for if they find me anyway.
Right?
Like a moth to a flame.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you investigate and you're like, oh, I'm just going to find good things. Like, I'm going to steal salad from whatever. No, you're not. You might see something that's negative posted with the salad.
Right.
But you got to be careful. And I firmly believe you have to be careful.
Yes. You're telling the truth right there, Kel, because like you said, you know, we see a kid, we're hearing a kid's voice. How do we really know that's a kid's voice and it's not something evil trying to mimic us a kid? Because, guys, my friend has seen this.
The Christian religion believes in demons. And I've seen enough evil entities that I've seen a few so-called what you want to call demons. I'll fight them. I don't want to be around them. But you have other people that want to discount everything. Oh, I don't see it. I don't believe it.
Right.
Well, the reason you're not seeing it is because you're not opening yourself up to believe in something else besides yourself.
Exactly. See, guys,
Like,
go ahead, Sissy.
like I said, every religion has their own beliefs, and I respect everybody's religion, no matter what religion, non-religion they are. They can be atheists. As long as they respect me, I'll respect them.
Right. And guys, this app that she was talking about, that's how I met my sister here. I had watched her, I was a very shy person. And Gail brought me out of my shell. Because when I seen her, I watched her for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, man, I feel like I've known this girl forever. And then finally, I built up the courage to make my first video. And I was like a little mouse, I was afraid to speak. Afraid that somebody's going to reach out and bite me. And, yeah, and then I met Gail, and she's like, girl, you speak up. Don't you be afraid to talk. It's okay. And she got me used to talking, and man, let me tell you, many summer nights, many winter nights, holidays, especially Halloween. The month of Halloween, everybody on we was all family there. The majority of us was. You had those that got in their own cliques, but the majority of us was family. And not a day went by that we wasn't on that app talking to each other till freaking daylight. Especially me and her. Me and her was on there every night talking to our friends. And, sad to say that app went bye-bye, and it shouldn't have, because people were still coming joining it. But, I thank God for that app, because if it wasn't for that app, I wouldn't have met my friend right here.
Yeah, things happen for a reason, you never know.
Right, and I told her, I'm like, hell, because I love Halloween, I love, ghost stories, I love the paranormal. And when I met Kale, I'm like, she's into that stuff like I am.
Halloween's my Christmas.
Oh, me too. Me too. And the funny thing, I've got the Extreme Halloween saved on Facebook, right? Where people make their posts about different props they're making. Dwayne's getting into it now. He's like, honey, you gotta come in here, we gotta make this prop. And I'm glad that he's getting ideas, that he's finally opening up and seeing that it's not bad to have a hobby. We're not doing anything bad. We're not harming nobody. If anything, Kel, and I'm sure you'll agree with this, we're giving people knowledge that there is something else out there, and we're showing proof of it.
There's skeptics in everything. But I don't let it stop me. I don't let anything stop me. Even my visual impairment. I don't let that stop me from doing anything.
No, you don't.
Hey, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And for some reason, I've always felt like the paranormal is a really strong calling for me.
Right.
So, I'm blessed with the people I've met in other paranormal fields. They're nice people. I enjoy meeting new people that are into the paranormal. There's this other show. I'm not going to say the network, but who cares? Called Ghost Brothers. Those three, hilarious. They also have a strong belief system, and that's what I admire.
Right.
So, there's a lot of people in the paranormal field that I would like to.
Yeah, I do too, especially when you see them, they're saying they're prayer protection. That's what I know that's going to be a good team. And they're going to go in it for the research. Not none of the hanky-panky business like we've seen from some YouTube channels. I'm not going to say any names. But, I was really, for a long time it took me to open my eyes up to that, okay? And then it was from, okay, oh, I love everybody, yah, to when the numbers started going up, the videos started getting fake.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not proving anything. Why don't you say, okay, I'm going to make this video and I'm going to act like this door's going to slam in my face, but I'm really pulling it by a string, or I'm going to make these flowers move on the grave. Wow, Spirit did that. I've only seen that one time in my life, and it was a rose was bent over on my cousin's grave, and when I asked him, did he know that I was there, that freaking rose stood straight up. Now, video that I
got a Facebook.
Yeah, guys, go look her up. I'm telling you, there's not much she can't tell you about.
There's a life page that I have. It's just as Kelly Farther. It's got my page on it. You just like that fan page.
Yeah, and she'll get back with you. So I guess we're gonna cut this off. It's like I said, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this. So this is Kellen. Yeah, you are. This is Kellen Rhoda with Crypt Keeper's Haunts. And until the next journey, keep it creepy, guys. Okay, let me turn my camera off. Damn it. Kel, this has been fun.